Ay, guys, the stock market is getting worse, and we got to break it down in this video. Like always, we're going to go over the indexes, what's going on with the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100, and we're going to go over stocks I'm looking at, 3 in particular, and what I'm doing in these wild markets. So sit back, relax. Let's not waste any time. Cheers, guys. Take a sip of your coffee, and let's get right into the video. And by the way, if you want 15 stocks for Moo, use that link down below, deposit at least $100, and you get 15 stocks, each up to $2,000, and it also helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. So with that being said, let's dive into the video. And currently it's about 250. We're almost into power hour, and the indexes, which if you guys caught my last video, they were green, all of them except for the Dow, I believe, and now they're all red. And maybe the NASDAQ goes green in this video because it's kind of at break even right now, but overall we have the Russell down 0.9%, S&P's down 0.7%, Dow's down 0.9%. We have swung, that's the word, from green to now red. And the VIX is now up to 32. It was up to 32 earlier. At one point it was up 7-8%. Now it's up 6%. The VIX is moving, guys, and like we've covered before, each time in the past couple of months, the VIX has gone over 30. Where has it gotten to? Mid-30s, pretty much every single time. So there could be a little bit more upside here on the VIX. And look at SPY. Since our last video, let's pull this five-day chart up. We took the lows out from not yesterday, but the last trading day, which was on Friday. And that low was at, on Friday, roughly 363.20, roughly. And we just hit 363.03. That was about an hour or two ago. Let me pull up the intraday and see exactly when that was. We hit that at about, what time was that? 1:20, so yeah, about an hour and a half prior to me filming, and now we're up about $2, $2.50 from that point, or in other words, 0.7%. But overall, the fact that we took that low out is not good at all for the bulls, and my alert remains at 360, guys. If that point breaks, we're probably going lower on SPY. The selling pressure could really start getting nasty under there. And for triple Q, let's pull this up. You guys can see we're still holding above 270. That's very obvious from looking at this chart here. And pulling up the 5-day, you guys can see we did not take the lows out from Friday. Again, SPY did, but triple Q did not do it quite yet. In fact, we are holding right at the low pretty much from Friday, a little bit above that. We've been holding 273 to about 274, and it looks like we're starting to move. Triple Q starting to move above, 275, almost to 276, but overall, it's still it's kind of in no man's land at this point. At least looking at the past day or two, it's just consolidating, and we got to see, is it going to start breaking out like it did this morning? Are we going to start going to 280 again, which is almost where we hit earlier, or are we going to fail here in the mid 270s and then run back down and take the lows out from Friday like we already saw on SPY? That's kind of what I'm waiting for here for triple Q. And again, my alert's at 270. If this point breaks on triple Q, we're going a lot lower in my opinion. SPY, again, if it breaks under, where was that, 370 or 360, if it breaks that, we're probably going lower. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and let's do a quick little rundown on oil, see where this is at. Crude oil is now down to 76 a barrel, down 2.3%, and does that mark an official, actually no it doesn't, we're almost there. I was going to say, does that mark an official 50% drop? Not yet, but it marks an official, I guess you can say, 40% drop, which is still very big. I mean, that's 40, 50%. Both of those are big numbers, right? So this is now down to the mid-70s a barrel, and clearly at this point, we broke under 80. I mean, that's obvious. 80, 82 was that support from earlier this month. We obviously broke under that, and we just hit a fresh low. I think we just hit a fresh low today at about 76.50 a barrel, and at some point, we're going to get a relief rally. Obviously, we're not getting any signs of that quite yet, but looking at this chart, I mean, we've gotten oversold time and time again, and we've rallied back towards the moving averages, which in this case, we're pretty oversold, and we're pretty, overextended under these moving averages, I'd say. Pretty obvious by looking at this 4-hour time frame, right? So I think maybe it goes a little bit lower. I mean, nobody can really say exactly where the bottom's going to be, but I think overall it's going to see a relief rally. Probably, I'd say, if I had to guess, mid-70s, right where we are now. Maybe it goes a little bit lower, then gets the rally, but If you told me it goes under 70 before the rally, I'd be shocked, to be honest. Or not shocked, but I'd be surprised. So that's why I'm leaning more towards we hold mid-70s here. Maybe we get a rally back to the moving averages, $80, $81, $82. And then maybe we go back and retest mid-70s to go to the low 70s. Maybe we break 70 at that point, for all we know. So this is getting oversold. So pretty much what you guys got to realize, crude oil just hit a fresh low, took the lows out from earlier this month, obliterated the lows from earlier this month, and it's getting way too oversold. We're going to get a relief rally, guys. Things do not just go straight down forever. It's up and down, up and down. We're going to get a relief rally, and of course, make sure to subscribe because we do analysis, technical analysis every single day, and I upload these videos every day, and you guys are not going to want to miss them. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't done so already. So now if you guys made it this far, you're in for a treat because we're going to go over 3 stocks that I like the charts of a lot. And just because I like them doesn't mean you have to like them. In fact, if you disagree with me, I want you to let me know in the comments. I love to know. But these charts to me look pretty good right now, and I want to cover them in this video. And as always, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just breaking down stocks the way I see them, and you guys out there always have to do your own research. So stock number 1 is ChargePoint, ticker symbol CHPT. And mind you, ChargePoint's up right now. And now that I look at it, the NASDAQ's also up. Look at that. Quite a turn of events in just a couple of minutes, guys. We were red, now the NASDAQ's green. What in the world is going on? But it's just the nature of the markets, right? ChargePoint today is up over 1%, chilling right around $15 a share. And look at where it was, no joke. Excuse me, guys, just a couple of days ago. It was at $20 a share. Let me double check that. I just drew this line for no reason. Oops, that was an accident. Let me see here. Yeah, it was at $20 a share. ChargePoint's down 25% throughout the course of this month, pretty much. Earlier this month, on the 10th, roughly, it was at $20 a share. Now it's at $14, $15 a share, and it's pretty oversold, that's for sure. And it's at the bottom of the channel on this 4-hour time frame. Which, if we get buying pressure here, $15, which, mind you, this could be the start of that. It's up 1% today. We're starting to consolidate, and mind you, I think we're also holding the lows. Yep, we're holding the lows from Friday so far today. That's a good sign. If we start getting above, let's say, maybe 15.50 on ChargePoint, we're going to get a serious move upwards. Maybe not back to 20 just like that. I mean, that's kind of unrealistic. But if we start breaking 15.50, I can make an argument that back to the moving averages around 17, 18, that's where we could be going on this in the short term. And then from there, who knows? Maybe it does start going to about $20 a share. Totally possible. So ChargePoint's chart looks good. I just set my alert at $15.50. And the next one is Sunrun, guys, which pretty much the chart looks identical to ChargePoint. And I actually haven't talked about Sunrun in a long time. I can't even remember the last time I talked about it here on the channel. But look, Sunrun just a couple of weeks ago, earlier in September, it was at $39 a share. Now it is at what, $30 a share? It's down 23%. It's in a bear market just in about a couple of weeks, which is crazy. But even though it's in a bear market, it is still on holding an uptrend at the bottom of this channel on the 4-hour chart, right around $30. And look where we bounced each last time, or all the other couple of times that we've came to test this. We've pretty much held this trend line, is what I'm trying to say, right? I don't even know what I'm saying, but that's what I'm trying to say. Hopefully you guys know what I mean. This is a very solid support. So if we get buying pressure at this oversold $30 spot, hey, we might be making a move back towards mid-30s. That's what I'm thinking. Mid-high 30s is where Sunrun could be going. Now, let's say if it starts breaking 30, starts breaking 26, $7, that completely goes out the window. That's a different story. But as long as we hold 30, start moving above 31-ish, 32, there's going to be some upside there, I think, in my opinion. I'm going to set my alert at $31, and we will set that right now. Boom, just created it. And if you guys haven't gotten your 12 stocks from Webull yet, use my link down below, deposit any amount of money, and you get 12 stocks. And you could also get 15 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit. Each of those could be up to $2,000. Get your free money, all that good stuff is linked right down below. And with that being said, let's talk about stock number 3, which is Snowflake, SNOW. Snowflake, I think I called it out maybe a couple of days ago. I forget exactly when, but today it's getting even more oversold from where I called it out. It's down 2.5%, but the trend is still holding, believe it or not. And it's pretty clear to see it here. If you look at this chart, you can see it's still holding, even though we're down 2.5%, right? We're getting buying pressure. Well, maybe not buying pressure, but on the intraday, well, I guess you could argue on the intraday chart, we are getting buying pressure because we are up about $3.50 from the lows today. In other words, up about 2%. So I guess that is good. But overall, it's still a red day today. We'll see if maybe it turns back green. By the looks of it, it was green earlier in the day. Holy smokes. Look at that, guys. This was at $177 this morning. Now it's at 167, so it's down over 5% from where it was this morning. So if this starts, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this went green. Maybe if the markets start to move green, watch out for Snowflake just for today, for the rest of the day. I mean, this could easily go back towards the 170s, in my opinion, and that would be great for the longer time frame as well. You know, on the 4-hour chart, if we start breaking the 170s, mid-170s, there's a lot of upside here based on this chart. I mean, back a couple of weeks ago, Snowflake double topped at about 200, 205. I'm not saying it's going to go straight to 200, but it could over time, you know, over the next couple of months, weeks. I mean, it could, but I doubt it happens in a day or two. So for all you guys out there watching, you're like, oh, is this going to happen tomorrow or in a couple of days? Probably not, but a couple of weeks, months, if you let it play out a little bit, I could see it getting to 200, 205, no problem. So that's it for the video, guys. I mean, we covered, you know, a couple of stocks here, what I'm looking to, you know, do with these stocks, and kind of my thoughts on the overall markets, which keep flip-flopping. I mean, they were green this morning, red, you know, when we started the video. Now the NASDAQ is going green. We might as well look at that very quickly on the intraday. It looks like it is ripping a bit here. It was at 273.50 at the low. Now it's at 276. It's up about 1% in the past hour roughly. So let's see. I mean, let's see how this ends up playing out. We'll see how it goes, guys. Make sure to subscribe because I will make another video later today. And if you all found value in this video, hit that like button and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to let me know what stocks you want me to cover. Any stocks, drop the tickers down below and get your 10 stocks from or 12 stocks from Webull, 15 stocks from Moomoo. Don't forget to do that. All of those are linked down below. And with that being said, cheers, guys. Stay safe out there. Keep crushing the markets. Peace out.